Hi, I'm here with Vera Walker, an economic expert, and I have some questions for her. First question, what kind of impact can the legalization of marijuana have on the costs of local and state governments?
Well, depending on the rate of tax that's assessed on the sale of marijuana, once it's legal, well, it is in Colorado and it is in Washington State, there's an expectation that there could be a revenue this year as much as $70 million in Colorado and as much as $500 million revenue in Washington State.
Wow.
The expectation is that approximately half of that, will be used for public services and education. And the other half, according to Colorado's estimates, will be used for regulating marijuana.
Awesome. What kind of impact can the legalization of marijuana have on state tax revenues?
Well, actually, in addition to just taxing marijuana sales, you're going to have additional people working in the industry, which means there'll be more personal income tax as well. So you'll see state income taxes rise with the increase in incomes resulting from the sale of marijuana.
Okay. What savings in the economy might flow from the legalization?
Well, I've read that a variety of estimates. If this were something that were legalized across the nation, which politically is very unlikely to happen, but there's an estimate that some $8 billion, upwards of $8.7 billion actually, could be saved just in terms of costs for incarcerating marijuana-related charges.
Wow.
Yeah, significant savings in terms of law enforcement and prison costs and all of the legal costs involved in prosecuting offenses that are related to marijuana.
Okay. Will there be a significant increase in the creation of jobs?
From what I've read, there certainly has been an increase in the number of jobs in Colorado thus far, but there are still some licenses pending. I think between 20 and 30 additional licenses pending for people who want to start new businesses in Colorado. So certainly with the creation of new businesses, a lot of entrepreneurs are rushing into the industry. Certainly there will be some additional jobs created by those businesses that are selling, but there's also going to be an increase in jobs in the agricultural sector for people who are growing marijuana. So just that alone, just the direct involvement of people in selling and producing marijuana certainly will increase jobs, but of course there'll be ripple effects throughout the economy also.
Okay. How have controlled substances been taxed in the past, and what kind of impact have they had on revenues?
Well, prior to the United States imposing an income tax, a personal income tax, revenues from alcohol and cigarettes comprised about half of total revenues for the federal government. So historically, they've been a significant part of overall revenue. Once the income tax was made legal, then obviously that became the largest source of revenue. It's about 43% of all federal revenues today. But historically, illicit substances that became legal provided significant revenues. So.
Okay. And Vera Walker.
Woo!
All right.